meditation is a holistic process giving all-round benefits to individuals. But more importantly, meditation is helping us reprogram our subconscious mind, is helping us gain a lot of knowledge that supports us to realize our dreams. Independent of what the current condition, life condition is, that quantum model of creation is saying that you can manifest whatever that you wish to have by putting your attention clearly on something and visualizing and dreaming about and removing a limiting belief that you set for yourself.
Dreams send vibrations all over the universe. Our dreams are not just our dreams. Our dreams become universe's dreams. So dreaming is very, very important, Swamiji. Dream is the essence of everybody's message in life. Dream represents the cream of your thinking. So we all have our dreams, and everybody's dreams will come true in due course. It takes time for manifestation. So we have to wait patiently after dreaming. And we are all very patient, Swamiji. In meditation, we learn how to be patient. When our dreams are not anti-others, but pro-everybody, they will definitely manifest. And they are manifesting.
All the power is within you. You can do anything and everything. You are the creator of your own dictionary. The world is ready to give up its secrets if only we know how to knock, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through meditation. This concentration certainly comes through the meditation. Meditation, as rightly said by many, it is miraculous.
I started meditation and very quickly it became something much bigger and much more beautiful. Before I even realized, I started enjoying it, and then I was attending my father's manifestation workshop, and in the middle of one of the sessions, just very randomly in my meditation, I get this thought that says, look at that website of that course once again. And I was thinking that I know the deadline is passed. In July only the deadline is over, so why did that come up? But I still opened it and it says that they've extended the deadline by 1 month. So I have time. Within 2 days, everything, we finished it, we submitted the application, and from then on literally everything happened so magically.
So, and the manifestation was very profound and very clear and very comprehensive, which has been the dream for me. I feel that I'll be manifesting that dream more often so that it takes the physical form. So there's always a constant inner talk going, and which is causing a lot of unhappiness because our inner core is not in line with our what we actually desire. I saw manifestation in a very, very clear and crystal form, and as if I was experiencing that during the meditation.
Even when I joined this, that was a COVID period. And before that, I had no projects in my hand. I am an environment consultant. This meditation and manifestation. I manifested that I want at least 2 to 3 projects within next 6 months. And today you won't believe I have approximate 10 very good projects. Why I am saying very good? I have the projects of Ministry of Defense, which I think is a great achievement for me.
My journey has led to manifesting a lot of things in my life, be it in my work, be it my own personal goals, and the various techniques of meditation that I have learned in the CEO programs have immensely helped me to manifest them. It's a very simple technique, but it can bring such enormous results in your life that it'll leave us all astonished with. I feel I have been transformed, and I call this is a rebirth it has given me.
Happy morning, everybody. Great afternoon and wonderful evening. Hi, Shreyans.
Hi, Chinda. Good morning.
Hi. Welcome to our 21st day. We're ending third week today in our program. It's also the third day, the final day of the abundance workshop that Dhyana Jagath is doing. Manifestation is a birthright. So any number of cases that we keep hearing, that we can create things, we can experience things. It doesn't matter what level it is. I don't think I told the story. A young boy who is able to make a deep influence on having this Cold War era ended through his own dreams. Through his own dreams, a boy from West Germany was able to end the Cold War era by dreaming about wanting to do something in a way that the world will come together and then end the Cold War era between the United States and Russia. We have the power that we can absolutely create. That's how revolutions have come always, because they start with an idea and then you dream about, you visualize about. Now, if that is so, then it can absolutely be applied to physical health of any condition, right? It can be applied. Only if we make sure that time and space, we keep it separate. Time and space is not ours. Let the field decide and then let it happen at the right time and space. So health absolutely is one such thing. Now we know that stress is eliminating more than 90% of lifestyle disorders. And then meditation first is eliminating stress, so we gain all that health. But then what happens to the remaining 10%? Can those be also solved? And then so now the same manifestation principles we explained, it is explained more deeply through this concept of epigenetics, how we are creating any kind of physical health. How do we gain that health back? If someone has become almost blind and then gave up hopes of life, but then she's now gaining back that eyesight within a matter of 8 months, from 20 years of going downhill of the eyesight, resigning job, and then deciding to just do things at home. That too totally dependent on somebody else. But in about 8 months of manifestation principles, being able to now gain away eyesight back. We hope to have her come back and then do here. She's in UK, so the timing doesn't suit. But eyesight back, so you can manifest. Many such cases are there, things that we feel these are not possible because they are inherently there with the body, with the gene, with hereditary conditions and all that. We heard this, that genes are reprogrammable. So today, our Sunday long meditation day, so we're going to have Dhyana Jagath do the meditation today for us, and then he's doing the detailed scientific session on how health is gained through this concept of epigenetics and many other concepts that is very, very inspirational talking always. So we're listening to that. Our session is going to end at 8 o'clock as I announced yesterday. So without losing further time, Shreyans.
Yes, thank you, Chandra.
And then Dhyana Jagath came into our session just last week on Tuesday. He was there. So otherwise, a very entrepreneur, successful, and then we all, by now you know yesterday if you attended the sessions as well as our last Tuesday alignment hour, our primary force behind this beautiful international meditation center, Pyramid Valley. I always take from Shreyans, he's thinking ahead. He's never saying this is not possible. You know, the perfect example of keeping our options open. The biggest thing in manifestation is to be open. Don't close any possibility, right? The moment I conclude that, okay, this eyesight, it is a lifelong process, it's not going to change, then it's not going to change. Shreyans Daga, in anything that I've seen, in building, in growing business, or making decisions, being open till the last minute. That's what successful leaders have done. Sometimes it's frustrating to have people around and say, why are they not taking decision? Because it's so clear, we can be done now. But they keep delaying till the last minute because they know that any possibility can emerge and then make what is there on hand much better, or what looks pretty bleak to be pretty good. So they are always staying open. That's what it means. It's not delaying decision, it's being open to better possibilities that can emerge. So he's that way that I've always seen. We must interact. Of course, we must interact to and then observe. One of the days when he's doing these physical workshops, we all get an opportunity to interact with him. But otherwise, he's been a very close friend and it influenced me in many ways. So Shreyans, thank you for doing these sessions.
Thank you, Chandra. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. It's really my pleasure. Yes. Thank you.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, all right, friends. So, welcome, friends, and thank you all for joining today. Friends, today's meditation, we'll start with meditation today, and then we'll go into the theory part about epigenetics and how our body is a miracle machine, how we can heal our body, what causes disease. We'll go into all those concepts. So, first, we'll start with meditation. So, friends, here we are going to follow a few steps for how to heal our body. So initially I'll be guiding you with a little introduction while we keep our eyes and go into the meditative state. I'll be guiding you with the introduction, and then we'll be going to the meditation. Now, while I want to think of one part of the body or any particular ailment, or it could be like a sugar or diabetes, just keep in your mind and feel and so that keep that intention that what you want to heal in your body. So. And our focus is not on the pain. Our focus is not on the problem. Our focus is how you want to be if you feel healed. If you've already gotten healed, how would you feel like? So I'll be guiding you all through the process. And after it's around 56 minutes meditation. And after the meditation, we can do a little sharing, and then we can start with the theory part. So let's begin, friends.
Yes, friends. Karthikeyan sir. Thank you for joining yesterday and day before you were there with them. I thought you...
Always. I got two programs. One with Shreyans and you, and another with PMC Hindi. The 40-day program starts. I had to be with them at 7. So I'm on two screens actually. But my year will be till 7 with Shreyans. At 7 I move on to them and come back to him again.
Okay. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Always a joy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
So let's begin, friends. I want you all to close your eyes. Yeah, let's go.
Take a comfortable position, sit up straight, clasp your hands, cross your legs, eyes closed. Today, our intention is to heal our physical body. Our body is a miracle machine. Our body is made of 50 to 70 trillion cells. And each of this cell is a living entity and communicating with each other faster than the speed of light. And our mind is the government of this 50 trillion cells. If your body is the universe, you are the God for the cells of your body. You are the creator, destroyer, and the sustainer for these cells. Depending on how you use the power of intention, thoughts, emotions, your lifestyle, etc. Whether your cells thrive or strive, it all depends on you. 25 million cells are born every second in your body, and 25 million cells die every second. 98% of our body replaces itself in less than a year. However, the new cells are born with the same emotional charge of the mother cells. We don't have an old body, we have an old attitude towards the new body. Every cell carries energy, frequency, and information. The issue is not in the tissue, the issue is around the tissue. It is in the broadcast around the cells. The broadcast is the energy, frequency, and information around the cells. So today, our intention is to harmonize the energy, information, and frequency around these cells so that the newborn cells carries new energy and information and heals us epigenetically. Each cell in our body carries 0.07 volts of energy and multiplied by 50 trillion cells. So with the help of our breath and our intention, we'll direct all this energy to that part of the body which needs healing. In fact, our autonomic nervous system is the biggest pharmacy of chemicals needed to heal our body. And meditation activates our autonomic nervous system. So today, we'll tap into the same cosmic intelligence which makes the planets revolve, the flowers bloom, makes our heart beat, and grow our fingernails. The process of this meditation is simple and is a great way to give rebirth to a new body from your old body. The first stage of meditation is brain coherence, which helps you make your mind empty, lose your identity, drop all resistance, and raise your vibrations. Then we move to the second stage, heart coherence. Here you awaken your heart, connect to your inner being, transcend your feelings, and generate enough momentum and offer the vibrational output so that you are ready to receive healing. Then you move to the third stage, where you connect to that part of your body that needs healing and heal yourself with the power of your intention and breath. And finally, we'll end with expressing our gratitude for this healing journey. So I welcome you, dear friends, to participate in this powerful healing process. I hope it benefits you. And now I want to invite you to gently shift your awareness to your nostrils. Take one deep breath in through your nostrils, and as you breathe out, relax. And one more slow, steady breath in. And as you exhale, let your whole body relax. Shift your awareness from the world around you to the world inside you. At this moment of time, nothing else exists but your breath. Be with your breath. Normal, natural, simple, easy, relaxed breathing. With every inhalation and exhalation, feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed. Feel the wave of relaxation sweeping your whole body. At this moment of time, completely drop your identity. Your personality self, your ego, your analytical mind, which is an extension of your ego. Drop it all. And become pure consciousness. Withdraw your attention from all people, places, things, time and events. And just be with your in-breath and out-breath and feel your whole body sinking into the generous present moment. And as you observe each and every breath coming in and out of your nostrils, sense the temperature in your nostrils. Notice the sensations of the air as it moves in and out of your nostrils. The sharp, cool sensation of the air on the way in and the warm, soft sensation of the air on the way out. Notice it. Sense it. Each and every breath is keenly observed. Let not a single breath slip by without your awareness. attention seems to drift away with your thoughts, come back to your breath. Bring your attention back to your nostrils. With every breath, feel going deeper and deeper within. Go deeper, drift deeper, sink further deep, and even deeper still. Become pure consciousness, aware that you're aware in this endless, vast field. Greater self and lose yourself in nothing to become everything. For in order to create from nothing, you must become nothing. And now, gently shift your awareness to the area of your heart. Allowing your breath to move in and out of the center. Breathing more deeply, more soundly, and more completely. As you breathe from this creative center, focus on your feelings. With every breath, you add more life to your heart with your attention. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. With every breath, activate this creative center. Furthermore, every breath, you open your heart. Furthermore, with every breath, you awaken your heart. Furthermore, as you feel the expansion in this area, feel unlimited. Tune in to the pure positive energy. Feel your connection with your source energy. Know that your source is the ultimate resource. Breathe, feel, and move to a new state of being as you rest your attention within the center. Breathe, feel, feel immense joy, immense gratitude, immense love. Be thankful for all what you have. When you're thankful for what you have, the universe will give you more of what you can be thankful for. Feel the appreciation in your heart. feel it. What you appreciate appreciates. Your feelings are equal to prayer. What you're feeling is what you're praying for. What you feel about, you bring about. Feel the satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment. Feel it as you drop all resistance and move into the state of acceptance and allowance. And radiate this energy beyond your body into the field. Remember this feeling in your heart. Remember by heart. I want to invite you to shift your attention to that part of the body which needs healing. As you shift your awareness to that part of the body which you want to heal, breathe in and breathe out from that part of the body. If there is no specific part of the body that needs your healing, then just be aware of your whole body. As you breathe in and breathe out from this part of the body, you pour in more energy, more life to that part with your attention. It's time to tune in to your natural state of well-being. Your body comprises of trillions of cells which has its own infinite intelligence, seeking and finding alignment and balance at all times. Every second, the cells of your body are being replaced by new cells. Your whole body is regenerating itself. Your body is the best healing machine. Your body is the biggest pharmacy of chemicals needed to heal you. With your breath, you're activating and rejuvenating each and every cell of your body. Breathe in, breathe out. With every breath, gently release any resistance that you're holding in your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Release any negative thought patterns, negative beliefs, any negative imprints, any negative impressions that you picked up years ago and that have been stuck in there. Let it go. Dislodge them and move them and shove them out of your body, out of your mind, and out of your life. Dislodge all limiting beliefs, all limiting thoughts, anything that could have hurt you or is holding you back. Let it all go and know that now you can live in perfect health and wellness. Know that your natural state is one of absolute well-being. And in the absence of resistance, your physical body must thrive. Breathe in, breathe out. Release any feelings of fear, hurt, resentment, grievance. Release any feelings of anger, guilt, shame, anxiety. Release any feelings of insecurity trapped in your body. Breathe in, breathe out. Shift your attention to wellness from illness. How would you feel if you're already healed? Feel it. Notice it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel that vitality, that youthfulness. By deliberating focus upon good feeling thoughts, you would allow your physical body to return to its natural state of balance and well-being. Breathe in, breathe out. Allow your body to align with the energy of the source. The cells of your body are drawing direct energy from the source. And they have the ability to find balance no matter what. Breathe in, breathe out. Not only will you recover from unwanted conditions, but also maintain a steady flow of well-being. Breathe in, breathe out. As you listen and breathe and release and relax, the maintaining of good feeling body will come easily to you. Allow your body to respond to this new state of being. Breathe in, breathe out. Any unwanted conditions that have been with you for a while will gradually diminish until they no longer exist. Breathe in, breathe out. By releasing resistance a little more every day, you will feel the power flowing through you and the pleasure and comfort of this alignment. Breathe in, breathe out. Your physical body will respond very quickly to the absence of resistance that you're feeling now while you breathe in and breathe out. There is no physical body, no matter what the condition, that cannot return to its natural state of well-being. Breathe in, breathe out. Physical improvement will sweep through each and every cell of your body as you breathe in, breathe out. Tune in to the frequency of well-being. And from this place of vibrational alignment, beneficial behavior will be inspired and wonderful things will unfold with great ease. Breathe in, breathe out. And the more ease you feel, the less resistance you hold, and the more the cells in your body can find their balance. Feel the well-being washing each and every cell of your body. Feel it, sense it, notice it. Experience perfect body conditions as you breathe in, breathe out. Know that you are a vibrational match to your well-being, and your body will show that evidence in you. Feel the clarity and well-being in your being as you breathe in and breathe out. Your life is supposed to be good, and you're supposed to satisfy all your dreams as you breathe in and breathe out. Feel the appreciation of what is and feel the eagerness of what is coming. There is great love coming for you. Breathe in, breathe out, and feel the sense of well-being permeate to each and every cell of your body as you drop all the resistance and allow your body to heal. Watch each and every cell of your body with the energy flowing from your heart. Your beautiful heart has an immense capacity to love other people and to love yourself. The more you give, the more you receive. The more you receive, the more you give. And know that you are lovable, and it's easy for you to give love. You are filled and nourished by that loving energy that heals you. Breathe in, breathe out. And now, with this new state of being, what choices would you make? What behavior you would demonstrate? What experience awaits you? And how would you feel? As if you're already healed from head to toe. Every muscle, every nerve, every gland, every bone, every cell, every organs in your body is in now perfect balance, and everything is nourished and filled by love. And now, as you feel the youthfulness, vitality, the feeling of well-being all over your body. Remember this feeling. Remember by heart. And the longer you linger in this feeling, the more you draw a new state of well-being into your life. Come on, live that future now. Remember, where your attention goes, your energy flows. Invest your attention in your future self. Invest your attention into possibilities. Breathe in, breathe out. And now, surrender your creation to the greater mind. Trust the higher mind, the infinite intelligence, and allow it to organize in a way that's right for you and is in your highest good. And now, Divine One, Creator of Destiny, Sentient Being, center yourself by placing both your hands over your beautiful heart, your soul, acknowledging the sacred place that all things are created from, acknowledging the divine within you, the power within you, as you rest your awareness at this creative center. Breathe through it and allow your breath to relax your body. And now it's time to give thanks to your new life, to your new body. Open your heart and give immense gratitude for all that you have created as you feel the vitality and well-being in your body. Enjoy this carefreeness and freedom. Feel the gratitude for the emotional signature of gratitude means that has already happened. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Breathe Open your focus and receive that energy as it moves into your being. Be thankful for this new life as the power within you continue to unfold in you, to consume you, and to move all around you. And show evidence in your life that is real, and that life is filled with unexpected wonder and for the joy of existence. Breathe, feel, smile, remember this feeling in your heart. That's the feeling of your dreams living in your heart. And when you feel this feeling, you connect to your dream with your heart. That's the energy of your dream in your body. Come on, how would you walk if it's already happened? Be inspired, be lifted, feel invincible. Breathe, feel, and radiate your love into life. Breathe and feel and receive the love from all of life. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring your awareness to your new body. To your new dream. To your new life. In a whole new world. And a whole new time. Take your time. Gently Rub both your hands and place it over your beautiful eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly open your eyes and come back to this material world of senses. Take your time and slowly come back, feeling whole and refreshed. Thank you for sharing these moments with me. Immense love, care and appreciation from my heart to yours.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the meditation. So, Arvind, can we take 2 or 3 sharings and then we can go into the theory part?
Sure, Shreyans. So, friends, please raise your hand. Yeah, Pavan, you can unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
It was really wonderful session, which I even in beginning my attention were distracted in other thought, but in taking part, I fully be with my meditation and I am feeling very relaxed. And this was a very wonderful session in the last 5 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Justice Rajendran, sir, you can unmute yourself.
Good morning to all of you. Chandraji, Jayarki, everyone. Sir, today was excellent. It was a blissful one. I really enjoyed it. You made us to move to a different entity, different world. I've been doing this for the past 3 sessions. This is the 3rd time I'm doing the 40 days. And today, there was a little bit change. You made us to believe, yes, our body is now different in the areas. Every time you say that your attention is moved to a certain part, the part you want to heal it also. That feeling, we were able to understand, realize it. Wonderful, a great experience. Really a remarkable one which I had today. Every day, of course, we do get this to a certain extent. And today, it exceeded the limit. A marvelous one. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think Karthikeyan sir is...
I think he's in the other session also, Shreyans.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Rajkumar, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah. So, good morning, sir. It's 3 words I want to coin it. It is amazing, incredible, and more powerful. I've seen the transformation in myself for today's session. I couldn't able to stop myself. Really loved it in such a so I loved it so much of it. So thank you for your session, sir, and thank you for Chandra sir also. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right.
Thank you. So maybe we can take just last sharing or last 2 sharing and then.
Sure. Kotresh.
Hi. Thank you very much, Shreyas and Chandra sir. And since from 3 days, 3 sessions, I'm into a new transmission. Really, thank you very much. My question is here, just I have a clarification. So what we are going today is the healing up of some organs. Is it going to be continuously, or else should we practice continuously this one, or else automatically it will take care of how it is?
No, it's good to going through some ailment. It's good to practice it regularly. Need not be every day, but maybe every alternate day, so that. But even otherwise, if you're doing normal meditations, also the body intelligence anyways knows. It's just that here we are directing to energy to that part of the body that needs healing. So it's good to practice if you are going through some ailment or some pain in some part of the body. So yeah, good.
Yeah, thank you very much. And yesterday's session was really wonderful. I was like in a space. I thought of day before yesterday discussing Amazon Warner is going to a space. I thought of now I was already into a space kind of a thing. I felt really thank you very much. Thanks.
Shay?
Thank you so much, sir. Today's session was more powerful. I felt like I went to different world, different planet full of energy. And as soon as I opened my eyes now, I felt so much relaxed and peaceful. Thank you, Sriyan sir, and also Chandra sir, and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. A few words from Chandra, and then we can go into the theory.
Shans, with your meditation, there are no words. I went deep, so I'm enjoying. So thank you for this wonderful meditation. And those of you who want to do this must do this every day. Every day, when you manifest, you imagine, dream, visualize, things must happen. They will happen. So feel free to do this. I've always been telling. The morning practice is for newcomers who are trying to get into an habit. But if you are working on a specific manifestation, switch to the manifestation meditation and go with it. Or you do that in the night time, right? Invest into the 3-hour formula for Patriji, doing more meditation. And and this is one of them. You must do this on a regular basis until you heal yourself. So thank you, Shans.
Thank you. Thank you, Chandra. Also, friends, I wanted to share that all these meditations we've been doing last 3 days is also on my website or also on my YouTube channel, Dhyana Jagath Foundation. So you can always do it at your own convenient time whenever you feel like doing. Thank you. So friends, now today the topic is, we'll go to the next topic, which is about how our body is a miracle machine. Whether we know it or not, our body is actually, it's a wellness producing machine 24/7. So let me tell you some few facts about our body. So friends, our heart beats over 2 gallons of blood in a minute, over 100 gallons of blood in 1 hour, over 1,000 times in one day, over 100 times in one day through 60,000 miles of vessels. 60,000 miles of vessel. And our vascular system is just 3% of our body work. So friends, what we see in a mirror, but when you see as one person looking back, right? But that's not true. Actually, our body is made of 50 to 80 trillion cells, and each cell is a live entity. So we are a colony of 80 trillion cells, and that is what we are looking into the mirror. And as we are a community of live cells and not a single person. And the mind, our mind is a government of this 80 trillion cells. That one cell of your body, imagine we have 80 trillion cells, and one cell of our body goes through the order of 100,000 to 6 trillion functions per second. And then multiply that with 70 to 80 trillion cells that make up a body. And also that communication is happening faster than the speed of light. Our eyes receive information, the brain processes it, and gives the order to the cells. Friends, each living cell has a minus voltage on the inside and the positive voltage on the outside. Each cell is a live battery having a voltage of 0.07 volts. And now multiply this with 50 to 80 trillion cells in our body. So imagine how much electricity our body is producing We are a electric conductor, and we are an electric generator all the time, right? 0.07 volts of energy into 70 to 80 trillion cells. So imagine how much volts of energy we are producing every moment. So friends, you lose 25 million cells every second, and guess what? You just made another 25 million cells. So whether you're thinking this or not, it is just happening, right? You don't even think, you're not even thinking, you're not even conscious about this, but it's just happening. You inhale 2 billion liters of air a day, and within seconds it is transported to every cell of your body, and you're not even keeping a track of that. So friends, it is the same cosmic intelligence that make the flowers bloom, the planets revolve, the stars shine, make your heart beat. The same intelligence makes your heart beat or your nails grow. And that same cosmic intelligence is within you and all around you. It is the same intelligence which runs the universe, which runs our body. It's both personal and universal. So let me share a few more facts about our body. Keshav, can you share the slide? So friends, how our body rebuilds itself in less than 365 days. Your entire body totally rebuilds itself in less than 2 years, and 98% of it in less than 365 days. Every cell in your body eventually dies and is replaced by new cells. Every day is an opportunity to build a new body. How your body rebuilds itself in less than 365 days. Friends, your DNA renews itself in every 2 months. Every 2 months, we have a new DNA. Your skin rebuilds itself in 1 month. Your liver rebuilds itself in 6 weeks. The lining in your stomach rebuilds itself in 5 days. Your whole brain rebuilds itself in 1 year. Your blood renews itself in 4 months. And your body builds a whole new skeleton in 3 months. And friends, we're not even thinking about it, right? 25 million cells are being born every second, and 25 million cells die every second. I'll share a small video, and then we'll go to the topic of epigenetics. Yeah, Keshav, can you play the video? Our body is a miracle machine.
When you were first conceived, you were a double strand of DNA in a fertilized ovum. Dividing 50 times, you had over 100 trillion cells. More than all the stars in the Milky Way. Then you were born into existence. Each of your cells do over 6 trillion things per second. Just think how a human body knows how to kill germs, digest, make babies, and talk all at the same time. The miracle is you. The miracle is you. Your heart beats 101,000 times per day. During your life, it will beat 300 million times. Each day, you take 23,000 breaths. Your blood travels 60,000 miles per day on its journey through your body. 25 million cells are being produced in your body every second. You blink at least 15,000 times today. The miracle is you. Your brain has about 100 billion nerve cells. If all your DNA was stretched out, it would reach the moon 6,000 times. you shed 600,000 particles of skin each hour. Your bones are 4 times stronger than concrete. Your eyes can distinguish up to 1 million color surfaces and take in more information than the largest telescope in the world. Your lungs inhale over 2 million liters of air daily. The miracle is you. When you touch anything, a message is sent to your brain at 124 miles per hour. Your skin consists of up to 280,000 heat receptors. The length of your blood vessels would circle the globe 2.5 times. You have the ability to distinguish up to 10,000 different smells, and your tongue has over 10,000 taste buds. The miracle is you. The miracle is you. The miracle is you. So listen to the music. Listen to the music deep inside. Listen to the music. Just listen to the music deep inside. There are universes dancing inside your body. There are sunsets shining in your heart. There are symphonies playing in your toes. Rivers of blood effortlessly flows. There is a full moon beaming in your belly button. There is a cool breeze blowing in your lungs. There is a gentle rain that falls from your eyes. There is an army of love in every step. There is love making in your every motion. A body of devotion. The miracle is you. The miracle is you. So realize, visualize, it's all inside a galaxy of amazement. Should you ever forget, just close your eyes and listen to the music. Just listen to the music deep inside. Listen to the music. Listen to the music deep inside. The miracle is you. The miracle is
Friends, we are the miracle knots. So, so imagine if we have such an amazing body. We are a living miracle, moving miracle all the time. So how can we not heal any disease? How can we not, if we have the power, if they have this kind of power, how we can reverse any disease, we can cure any disease, right? So let's understand, friends. How we can, what is the science of healing? What is the science of epigenetics? So friends, now if say suppose a liver, we have a new liver every 6 weeks and somebody is going through liver cirrhosis. So why are we then if somebody has liver cirrhosis and he has a new liver every 6 weeks, then why is he still continuing the same disease? So we are going to understand that now. And or somebody has gone through any brain injury and still, if the brain rebuilds itself in 2 months, then why are we still not healing ourselves? So let's understand that. So I'll start with first is epigenetics. Friends, we all have been hearing since our childhood, since from doctors, from our family members, that there's a family history of disease in a family. Somebody has a family history of cancer or blood sugar or diabetes or blood pressure, and the doctors will tell us that your disease is hereditary. And a lot of times before you even get the disease, because of your family history, the doctor starts giving you medicine because they tells you that you will get this disease because it's a part of your family history. So why not take the medicine in advance? So friends, there's a new science. The new science is called epigenetics. Epi means above. There's something above genetics, and which shows that. And the new science proves that only 1% is hereditary. So we are not the victim of our genes. The God did not make us this way. The universe or the higher force never wanted us to be like this, where we have no control over the genes. If the law of the universe is governed by free will, then how can we be the victim of our genes? What is our misery? What is our fault that we have to live the suffering of our parents or grandparents which they lived through? It's not true, friends. It's only 1% is hereditary. 99%, 90 to 99% is our lifestyle. It's about, it is our environment. It is our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions that give expression to our DNA, to give expression to our genes. Right? So around 40 years back, Dr. Bruce Lipton, he's a molecular biologist, and he was doing a research in his lab. And what he did was he divided from a single group of stem cells. He divided those stem cells into different blood he put the same stem cells into different blood cultures. And the same stem cells, he put few stem cells he put in the same blood culture. So what happens is, when he put those stem cells into different blood cultures, the stem cells into different blood cultures behave differently, grew differently. And he realized that it is the same cells. How can the same cells in different blood cultures behave differently? And that gave him the aha moment, or a realization that the stem cells does not decide how they want to grow on its own. It is the blood culture, it was the environment around the stem cells which was giving expression to the genes, how they will grow. Right? So he realized that, and then later on a lot of discoveries came, a lot of research came about. And that time when he told others, the scientist community, they thought he was mad. But then now, in the last 20 years, so much of research has come, so much of now scientific evidence has come, which talks about epigenetics, and now it has become a new science. Genetics, epi means above. Genetics, we all know. So there's something above genetics, and that is our environment. It is the environment which controls the genes, not the genes which control the environment. Right? So, yeah, next slide, Kishan. So friends, the truth is how our body is made. If you look at a body, the tiniest particle of our body is atoms, right? Atoms is neutrons, electrons, protons. So it is atoms, then atoms come together, form molecules. Molecules come together, form chemicals. Chemicals come together, turn into cells. Then cells turns into tissues, tissues turn into organs, organs turns into the systems of our body, like digestive system, or endocrine system, or cardiovascular system, right? And then the systems of the body together combines our whole physical body. So it all starts from atom. And the truth is, these atoms, the quantum science has proven that all atoms are 99.999999% energy and information. And only 0.00001% is matter. So whether it is a body, it is the chair you are sitting on, or whether the laptop or the mobile phone you are holding, everything is 99.999999% energy and information, and only 0.001% matter, right? But the energy information, so like our body, 25 million cells are born every second, 25 million cells die every second. But that is all happening so constant and so continuous that we don't even realize it, and that's why whether you see a chair or a body, everything's changing constantly. but it's like a candle flame. Every flame is a new flame. But because the change is so constant, we don't even realize that it's a new flame. We feel it's the same candle burning. But actually, every flame is a new flame. The same way it's a new body. We have a new body every second. But because the change is so constant, we don't even realize the change, right? So epigenetics proves that we are not a victim of our genes, right? So it is our thoughts, our emotions, our which gives expression to our genes, and that's what the scientists discovered. They found that how can different cells do so many different things even when they all have the same DNA. So the same cells, same DNA coming from the same DNA makes the neuron cells. The same DNA make the muscle cells. Same DNA make the cardiac cells, red blood cells, and then intestinal cells. Right. So, friends, the truth is, our body is a protein-producing machine. One gene can have one single gene can have 35,000 variation. Earlier, we thought we are a victim of our genes. One gene can only have one expression. So, through our thoughts, through our emotions, through the environment, to the toxicity around you, the pollution, your relationship with money or health, depending on all the environment around you, including your thoughts and emotions, you give expression to your genes. And that's why one gene can have a 35,000 probabilities, 35,000 variations. So every gene is a probability. It is not that if you have inherited a gene of your father or your mother, you are going to. It is defined or it is definite. It's only a blueprint. But each gene has a 35,000 probabilities, and we have 24,000 genes. And earlier we thought 24,000 genes should produce 24,000 proteins, but the science has proven that we have 140,000 proteins. Right? We have 140,000 different types of protein. So imagine 24,000 genes having multiplied by 35,000 variation, right? So that is the probability our gene expression has. So we are not a victim of our genes. Everything is a free will, and it is our thoughts and emotions which give expression to the genes. Our genes are like a Christmas tree. Our genes are like which switch on and switch off depending on our thoughts, our emotions, on the environment. So only 1% is genetics or heredity. Rest is only the blueprint. Your environment signals the genes. It is not the genes which signal the environment. It is your environment which signals the genes. And every time the environment changes, you signal new genes in new ways. Every time the environment changes, you modify the receptor sites. The receptor cells, you modify the receptor cells, the cells receptors sites in the body, right? So what is the environment? The environment controls consists of the toxins. Just share the slide, Keshav. So the environment consists of the toxins, the people around, our relationship with the people, the money, our financial health, our diet, the food we intake plays such an important role. The exercise you do every time, sometimes you exercise, also your body stores all these emotions, right? And when you exercise, also it helps you to release these toxic emotions. And that's why when you exercise, you feel good, you feel fresh, you feel younger. So exercise plays an important role. Environment, the place you live in, the city you live in, the house you live in, everything matters, right? So the environment you live in, your emotional health. So friends, most of the things will eventually lead to the emotional. It will the end product of any event or any situation, or any event, or any relationship is an emotion, right? And so eventually it boils down to your emotional health. So 90% is your emotional health. So it's like rest is all 10%, rest is all like elephant tail, but the elephant is emotion. So if you are aware of your emotional health, if you can take charge of your emotional health, you can signal new genes in new ways, right? You create new neurological pathways and depending on that, you can give a new expression to your genes. Your genes, you'll no more carry the same. If you do not carry the same emotional pattern of your parents or your grandparents, which created the disease in your family history, then you will not signal the genes in the same way, right? So friends, I'll give you an example. How does every cell of your body is an independent living entity. We have 50 to 80 trillion cells, and every cell is an independent living entity. And every cell is an independent living entity, and around every cell there's a broadcast. There's an energy. Every cell has its own energy, frequency, and information. Like how we carry, we have aura around us. So same way, every cell has its own aura, has its own energy, frequency, and information. So it's like and then 25 million cells are born every second, and 25 million cells die every second. Then why are we carrying the same disease, right? Why are we carrying the same disease? Because when the mother cells give birth to the baby cells, when these 25 million cells die, they give birth to another 25 million cells. Now we carry the same energy, frequency, information of the mother cells. We carry the same broadcast, right? We carry the same energy and frequency of the information of the mother cells, and that's why the disease continues. So if we can change the energy, frequency, information, the new broadcast, if we can change the broadcast around the cells, then the new cells which are born are the fresh cells, and that is how the healing happens. That is how we are no more. That is how we break the chain of pain. That is how we no more will be the victim of our genes. Because anyway, the DNA, we have a new DNA every 2 months. So friends, it is all about our thoughts and emotions, all about the food we intake and all the relationship we have. So all that has an influence on what kind of a gene expression we give to our genes. And then when they die, the daughter cells or the baby cells, the newborn cells, whether they inherit the same patterns or not, right? So if you have a liver cirrhosis, if we can heal the emotional pattern of the genes of a liver, then if we can change the memory, every cell has its own memory. If we can change the cellular memory, right, then the new genes of the liver which are born will be born will no more carry the old memory patterns. And once the fresh cells are born, they will not carry the old memories, old emotional charge, old electric charge, and there'll be a fresh cells which will be completely healthy cells, right? So it's like when you have a disease. So it's like when you are watching a TV, right? If you want to change the TV, if you want to see a new program, you do not change the TV, right? You just change the channel, you change the broadcast, you tune into a different channel, and then the new program comes, right? So the issue is not in the tissue, the issue is around the tissue, right? So poor genes produces poor quality. Genes are the protein producing machine, right? So healthy genes will give expression to healthy proteins. Poor genes will give expression to poor quality proteins. So, and from the quantum perspective, every disease is incoherence of cells. Every disease is incoherence of the cells. And when we change this broadcast around the cells, when we change the broadcast, which is the energy, frequency, information of the cells, are the disease, we transform the disease, right? So and the research shows that 90% of our energy, 90% of humans' energy is consumed by these old limited emotions. They limit us. And that's why it's called the memory without the emotional charge is called wisdom. The memory without the emotional charge is called wisdom. The moment we free ourselves, we free the cellular memory of this old emotion, the old limited emotions of fear, anxiety, pain, grief, lack of self-worth, of fear of death, or whatever, all these limited emotions, the moment we release it, then we are a new person. And every time you memorize an emotion, you liberate so much of energy, right? So that way, friends, your mind, through your thoughts, through your emotions, you control yourselves. You are a god to yourselves. You are the Brahma, Vishnu, or Mahesh. You are the creator, sustainer, and destroyer. So the truth is, you don't have an old body. The cells of your body is constantly regenerating, but you have an old attitude towards the new body. So if we change our attitude, if we change, then we have a fresh body. We reverse our age. We are age reversal. There are so many people we find that who look so younger than their age because of their positive thoughts, emotions, or the environment around them, like diet, exercise, everything. And there are so many people who look much older than their biological age. Why? Because there could be two twins born with the same DNA in the same within the same family environment, but they grow up so differently. One may look very younger, one may look very older at the same age. One may look, one may be very wealthy, one may be poor, one may have so many positive thoughts and emotions, and one may going through a cycle of pain and misery and tragedies in his life. So why? Because it's our free will. It's our choice how we want to live. One may be being very healthy body, and one may going through some sickness. So friends, it is our choice. It's not our DNA. If DNA was controlling our genes or controlling our life, then it would be the two twins will have an identical life, will have an identical physical health. But it's not like that, right? So it's our choice, friends. And once we take control of this, once we understand that it is our thoughts, emotions, diet that controls the genes, then we are not aging, we are saging. Every time, the more we grow, the more wiser we grow. So become more conscious, friends. Become more aware, more wiser, more in tune with your inner being. So I'll share a few slides on healing. So friends, why and that's why once we understand the quantum model of healing, we look at a body very differently. We look at a body very holistically. In the allopathic model, in the allopathic medicine model, they see your body as a machine. That it's a machine, and if you have a problem in the knees, then they'll say, okay, replace the knees, and that's the way they look at it. But in the complementary medicine, so there it is more out of force. But in complementary medicine, it is we understand that every body is made of different cells, and that knee, if you have a problem in a knee, our knee is anyways regenerating. Every 4 months we have a new skeletal structure in our body. So anyways our bones are regenerating. If you change the energy and information around those cells, then our knee will heal itself, right? So then we focus on thoughts, emotions. What is the emotion which led it to, what is the psychosomatic issue which led it to my knee pain? So complementary medicine is about changing the energy and information, right? So the truth is the proteins give structure and function to our body, right? But our vibration, our thoughts, emotions, our vibration affects the protein. And in medicine, in allopathic medicine, in allopathic medicine, we don't study energy, right? Because the drug companies want to sell you the chemicals and not the energy, right? So, but in complementary medicine, we understand energy. We are living in a quantum universe, quantum world, which is about energy, frequency, and information. And that's what Nikola Tesla said, right? If you want to understand the laws of the universe, the functions of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and information. So as I told before, friends, every cell has 0.07 volts of energy, and we have 50 to 80 trillions. And the same cells can be used for healing through our meditation, through our intention. The moment we give an intention of our body as a healthy body, rather than seeing it as a painful body or the disease. The moment we see it, and with creative visualization, which we did today morning as meditation, that our body is healthy, our part of the body is healthy, and see it in our mind. How, suppose I have a knee pain, and I'm seeing that, oh, I'm running, I'm jogging, I can do whatever as if my knee is completely fine, and then I can visualize it, I can feel it and sense it. I'm changing epigenetically. I'm signaling new genes in new ways. I'm creating new neural networks. The nerve cells that fire together wire together. I'm signaling. There are new message which is going to the receptor sites of our cells, right? And then that's how you are changing. Your intention has the organizing power. Your intention organizes its own fulfillment, right? So friends, our body is a chemical factory. So whatever chemical our body is, whatever chemicals are needed for our body to heal, our autonomic nervous system can produce that. Our autonomic nervous system is the biggest pharmacy of chemicals, right? And so we are a wellness producing machine 24/7. And more than the chemical factory, we are also an electric circuit board, right? So I'll share you one slide of what causes disease. From the quantum perspective, there are two ways which causes disease. Let me share the slide. So one is the bad protein, and then there's something called bad signal. So bad protein is controlled by our thoughts and emotions. As I told you, our body is a protein producing machine. So depending on and genes produces proteins. Depending on the thoughts and emotions, the genes produces the protein. Healthier thoughts, healthier emotions, the richer proteins, the healthier proteins. Poor thoughts, poor emotions, the cheaper proteins, the sick proteins, right? So that we have covered it. Another thing is the bad signal, right? So there's a protein and there's something called signal. So the signal can be a chemical, a drug, a hormone, or a growth factor, or a signal can be a vibrational wave, right? So it's like so when a signal, it is a signal which binds the protein. Between two proteins, there's a signal, there's an energy circuit flowing, there's energy current flowing, and it is that signal which binds the protein, right? So when the signal binds to the protein, it behaves in a certain way. So what causes disease is either the protein is bad or either the signal is bad, and there are three ways to mess up the protein or the signal. So bad protein is thoughts and emotions, and the other is toxins, right? So toxins includes so when the toxins is like if the chemistry is not good inside the body, the signal cannot be passed through the bad chemicals, right? So it's like, suppose one night you have alcohol, next day you really enjoyed, you had a lot of fun, you partied with your friends, but next day you feel very lethargic, you feel very dull. Why? Because the signal is weak. Because because of the toxicity in your body, now the signal is weak. It's not about the bad protein. It's about the bad signal. It is the bad connection between the two proteins. So because the signal is weak, since they are not able to communicate properly, you feel lethargic, you feel ill. And then one more night, you take a good night's sleep. Our body goes into you release chemical called melatonin. During the sleep, your body is going to the growth and repair mode, and then you feel fresh. You feel good again. So that's how, friends, we cause disease. Either the protein is bad or either the signal is bad. The other things which influences are the protein or the signal is our food, exercise. That's why sometimes exercise is so important. When your body moves, your brain grooves, or going through any kind of physical trauma or pain, So all that when you're going through a pain, sometimes or we meet some accident, so the signal is bad then, and that's why you feel trauma or the pain. So friends, so that's why, and I'm not against allopathy. I'm not telling that allopathy is bad, or all I'm telling you is we need to understand allopathy is good for acute diseases, or acute pain. Sometimes there's an emergency, it is good to take allopathy. But when it is a chronic disease, like say autoimmune disease, or say diabetes or blood pressure, so then you need to, that is a lifestyle disease, right? Allopathy, if you're taking allopathy is only, or say thyroid, allopathy is only trying to maintain it. It's only trying to balance the chemicals, but it is not healing you. And that's why for blood pressure, you have to take medicine for lifelong. For heart problem, you have to take, say, maybe a blood thinner lifelong, because they're only trying to maintain it. They are not healing the disease. So you have to understand that to heal the disease, you have to make lifestyle changes. You have to work on your thoughts. You have to work on your emotions, right? And then allopathy, and then they think that they are maintaining it. We may think that we are maintaining it, but then those medicines also have its own side effects, because we are not curing the root cause, the psychosomatic cause, and that and if you're not curing it, then it will turn into some other disease. And this medicine itself has its own side effects. Do you know that the number one cause of deaths in US is the prescription drugs? And most of the healing, friends, are actually because of our belief, in the drugs or in the doctor. They say 50 to 70% healing actually happens because of the placebo effect. Because we believe that this medicine is given by my trusted doctor, and he's told me that if you take this medicine, you'll heal. 50 to 70% healing happens because of that. And there are a lot of research done on the placebo effect and the nocebo effect. Placebo is your positive belief in the doctor, and because of your belief, your body heals. And the nocebo is the negative belief. Is that if the doctor says, if you don't take this medicine, you are going to die in 2 months. You are going to, this disease is going to really become very chronic or become very serious in 2 months. And you believe in the doctor. And that's why you are forced to take that medicine. If you don't take that medicine, you think, oh, I'm going to die, or something bad will happen to me, or my health will deteriorate. So basically, it's your belief, friends. It's a placebo effect and nocebo effect. If you believe, the truth is, we have seen our body is a miracle machine. We have the power to heal ourselves. If we take charge and if we believe that we can heal ourselves, we can truly heal ourselves, right? And as I told you, our autonomic nervous system is the biggest pharmacy of chemicals, right? So allopathy follows only Newtonian physics, right? And complementary medicine follows the quantum physics, where we see the body as a whole, right? So this is the basic science of healing, friends. So from a quantum perspective, every disease is incoherence, right? Every disease is incoherence of energy, frequency, and information around the cells, right? The higher or more coherent frequency is called health, and a slower, more incoherent frequency is called disease. So the moment you change the energy, frequency, and vibration of the cells around it through our thoughts and emotions, through our diet, through our healthy lifestyle, you change. The cells are anyways born with the new cells. They will born with a new energy, frequency, information, and a body heals, right? So, and that is where meditation plays such an important role. Meditation activates autonomic nervous system, right? In meditation, you draw so much of cosmic energy, so much of pranic energy, the healing energy, which is constantly changing the energy, frequency, information around these cells. It's constantly changing the cellular memory. The limited emotions, the memory of the limited emotions are being washed away through in every meditation. And then we are pure positive love, which is the true self. And that is the broadcast which happens around the cells. And that's why we feel our body becomes healthy. And that is how meditation is such a powerful healing tool. Friends, we have last 5 minutes. So I want to share a small slide on food. How our food influences the energy system in our body, and why what we eat really matters. Keshav, go back. What The video of what we eat matters. Yeah, after this. No, after this. Further. Yeah. Can you play this video? Yeah. This is by Dr. Bruce Lipton, who is the father of epigenetics.
Welcome to the bowels of my laboratory. Today, I got a great story for you. Many times science is just about minutiae details that are totally uninteresting to the general public. But I have an article today that is going to change the world. And it's about a new understanding of what is called microRNAs. Okay, now don't go away yet. It's not that serious. Let me just tell you about it. Here's what it's all about. Once, a long time ago, we thought that genes control life. And then there new research that information that I was pioneering over 45 years ago, my stem cell cultures, have now revealed a new science of genetics called epigenetics, which simply means epi above, genetics above genetics, information and control above genetics. We find that the environment is translated by the cell, and that environmental information is then used to select and activate the genes. So this is really cool, and this is epigenetics, and yet we find out, well, what is it that actually alters the readout of the genes? Well, that's where the microRNAs come in. Now we find that the microRNAs are actually epigenetic mechanisms. The microRNAs bind to the chromosomes and alter the readout of the genes, so that a single gene program can be modified to create thousands of different kinds of proteins from the same blueprint based on this epigenetic modification. For the longest time, we thought if we just eat food, our digestive system breaks down that food, and the cooking will break down living things, or freezing and all that will neutralize all the aspects of the food, so that we can use just food as building blocks. However, something new was found, and this is about the microRNA. It turns out that the microRNA molecules in the food we eat is picked up by our digestive system and transferred to our own cells and regulates our own genetics. So all of a sudden, the concept of what you eat, you become, actually has a scientific foundation to it. It says that we alter our own genetic readout by the food we eat. This study by Valchereau and Choupeau were studying the uptake of microRNAs from rice in diets of an Asian diet. And what they found was that the microRNAs were not broken down in the digestive system. They were picked up intact from the food, transported across the wall of the gut, and then they enter the blood of our biology, our body. Well, this becomes really, really relevant in a world where we are now playing with genetically modified foods, because we're going to be picking up epigenetic microRNAs that we have no knowledge about, that have never really been in our diet or on our planet before. What is the consequence of altering our genetics with unknown microRNAs? Well, we're soon going to find out about that. And here's a very important point about the microRNAs. No matter if you cook the food, you freeze the food, the microRNAs are very small molecules and very stable. And these molecules don't break down, so that you always are getting active genetic regulating molecules from the food you eat. Good idea now to think about, what are you eating? And the whole concept really says, for the better world and the better of humanity and the better health for yourself, we must return back to more natural foods, eating organic foods whenever possible, eating foods that are not grown in petrochemical environments, because those chemical informations from the petrochemicals alter the genetic readout, which in turn alters the microRNAs. The food you eat has a profound influence on your biology, your genetics, and your health. And now we find that this is not just an idea like, oh, I really think that happens. Now it's a scientific fact. We know that information molecules from food are picked up by our digestive system, and those molecules enter our bloodstream and then subsequently affect our genetics. With that awareness, think before you eat. Eat carefully. Take care of yourself. Return to the more natural foods, because this is the food that created humanity and the health that we all aspire to. Thank you.
Great. So friends, we saw that. So no matter what we eat, no matter no matter how you cook the food, no matter whether you freeze it, the microRNAs are very stable molecules, and they enter our bloodstream through our guts, and that's how they influence the genetically readout of our genes. So that's why the food we eat is so important. And in our Indian science, ancient system of, we all know that jaisa an vaisa man, right? The foods, we have a concept of tamasic food, sattvic food, rajasic food, because we saw food as energy, not just whether it is a potato or an onion or a fish or an egg. We see them as energy, and we know that the foods create moods. Foods jaisa an vaisa man. So I'm going to share with the last small video for 1 minute, and it is about animal-based diet. Just think about how this animal are being reared or farmed. When we eat this diet, just think about the emotions this animal is going through when they are being farmed. That's why it's called farming. We think it's a commodity. So I'll share a small video for just 1 minute. Most of the time I muted it because it's quite gory to see, but I just wanted to share with you. And while seeing it, just think of the emotions these animals are going through.
Animal equalities investigators have infiltrated hatcheries to show you a reality that the chicken meat industry doesn't want you to see.
Confined to tiny stalls that don't even allow mother pigs to turn around for most of their pregnancy, the first time that these animals will breathe fresh air is when they are on the back of a truck headed for the slaughterhouse.
Right, friends? So friends, I want you to write down on the chat, what are the emotions these animals must be going through? Can you write it down while they are being farmed and eventually being slaughtered? Yes, stress, fear, pain, helpless, afraid, immense trauma, depression, anxiety, adrenaline rush, fear of death, despair, sadness, afraid, scared, trauma. Right. So friends, imagine these are the emotions they are going through when they are being farmed. And when we eat it, when they are on a table, we feel we are eating some proteins or chicken proteins or whatever, animal protein. But the thing is, what are the emotions which we are taking in our body? And that those microRNAs, we think, we have cooked the food, but they are actually affecting the genetical readout of our genes. They are giving expression to our genes. And then when we say about disease, but then we give expression to those genes through the food, through our thoughts, through our emotions. And that does not mean, and I'm not trying to judge anybody, it's your food choice is your choice. I'm just trying to make you aware of your food choice and how it gives expression to your genes. how it epigenetically it is changing the expression of your genes. So be aware of your food you eat, and take responsibility of your of the food you eat. And I'm not even talking. One is the moral grounds, but body, be responsible. So friends, here I'll end the session. It's already 8:06. So thank you Chandra, thank you Arvind, thank you the whole Buddha CEO team, and thank you all of you for your patience, for your time for the last 3 days, and thank you Chandra for giving me this opportunity. So last maybe over to you, Chandra.
Thank you, Shirans. Just an amazing depth of science, knowledge, and towards the end, when we see those animals, what I could not show. Shirans, thanks for bringing that video up. Health is our choice, and very, very clearly, when the more we learn at this time of phase, the more, of course, we are then integrating it. Our thoughts and feelings create reality, so our beliefs, our thoughts are healing ourselves. So clearly put forward by Shreyans. Food energy, prana energy, thought energy, all three are there. So, and these over 3 days, while we're continuing on this manifestation program, manifestation week for the abundance program participants, and of course several new have joined. And over 3 days, we increase our understanding about manifesting anything, and the understanding is it's all within us. It's not external to some us. It is completely to us, whether it's a relationship or this health. So the moment we have that understanding, everything is inside us, then we are empowered, right? So we are empowered. From dependency, survival, to become empowered and then creative. So that's what is happening, dear friends. So I have experienced it, Shreyans has experienced it, and many of us are experiencing every day. So we take this as a message to heal by ourselves. The more we are independent, the more we are freely able to express ourselves, to be able to experience our life more. The more we become independent, then you can actually now think of, with this understanding, even go to Himalayas, go anywhere in the world, but then feel less worried and no worried about your health because it's in your hand. And then, of course, everything comes with experimentation. So we take baby steps, heal things, and then one after the other. So thank you, Shreyans, for enriching the participants, all of us in this in these sessions. And the meditations have been just amazing, amazing. I'm sure if anybody who have been part of this meditation since last 3 days, say a few things about those meditations. I know you said this yesterday. How was yesterday breath work for those who've done the first time? The breath work, those who've done the first time. Always powerful. Always powerful. We eat ordinary food, but we want to have occasionally the desserts. We want to have some special things occasionally. It's like there's a combination. We continue to have, like Shreyans mentioned, we do this once a week. It's great. It resonates regularly. You can't do trekking every day, right? But then trekking gives us immense amount of the boost of power of the body. It increases our willpower. It does many things. You do regular walking and jogging, but then you do treks occasionally, and then it's got its power, right? And so like this, breath works are great. So we can do every now and then, as is, that's why he's doing every Saturday, and then go and then do this as much as you can. And so we're going to have more sessions from Dhyana Jagath as we go along. Our model is that we're doing our transformation programs, and Shreyans will come in and then provide us this in-depth information, in-depth knowledge, in-depth understandings with his powerful meditation. So Shreyans, you have some more time for Q&A?
Yeah, I have all the time, Chandra. I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay. So consider this sessions have ended, dear friends, at this point. And so if you want to leave, so feel free to leave. But as customary, we are always staying back for some more time. I know it's Sunday, so in your comfort of your home, if you'd like to continue for some more time, maybe till 8:30, So we'll have Q&A going with Shreyans. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining these sessions. For all of you who are new, and those of your abundant parts of program participants, we're going to start tomorrow onwards our Emotional Intelligence Week, understanding how at workplace, in our personal lives, how emotional intelligence is being enhanced by meditation significantly. And Shreyans already paved the way for relations through the scene mirrors and then 4 agreements and all of that. So some of these topics we're going to discuss. We're going to complement these topics. We'll complement those during our next 1 week of Emotional Intelligence Week. So we'll start that tomorrow. So thank you, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. for the program participants. For the rest of you, we have a program by Dr. Newton, July 14, 15, 16, I believe, that you can look up on Buddha's website, Art and Science of Self-Healing. So Dr. Newton is always known to come up with various tools and techniques. So he's bringing those up in those 3 days of program, Art and Science of Self-Healing. And I'm doing a program next weekend on manifestation, but going deep into a specific goal, a specific thing that you have and you want to manifest. So going deep down into it in how do you set specific goals, unambiguous goals, and how do you identify the beliefs against your goals, and then how do you reprogram. So some techniques you learn 3 days next week, complementing everything that Shreyans said. That's in the coming weekend. So with that,
Shreyans,
yes, sir. Yes,
mind-boggling. Shreyans and Chandra, mind-boggling.
Yes,
It
sir.
should be shown to everyone all over the planet. Shreyans, every time I find you're doing it better, more convincing, so absorbing. A program like this to keep thousands of people engaged is something, apart from the validity of your subject, the way you are presenting it is also amazing. You are growing on the job, Shreyans.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Becoming a bigger, better monster. Like Chandra is doing it every day. Great. All admiration to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Coming for you is always an inspiration. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I wish more people get the opportunity and the wisdom to stay on and listen to you. It should happen. It is going to happen now. It is happening. Very fast flowing all over the planet. I see from the West also. I was in some programs in America yesterday. So much of thirst for spiritual knowledge and the values of meditation, vegetarianism and all that. There is a genuine urge for that, particularly during this pandemic. People are living in scare, panic. Can get over the panic not by any of these medicines, only by programs like this. You are able to instill this inner urge for knowledge and courage and peace of mind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your time. I mean, it's amazing.
I've been here most of the time. Right?
Yes, sir. You take too much time and you hear us. It's really amazing. I mean, it's so much of inspiration that it inspires us to be a learner lifelong, really.
More we can learn every day from you and Chandra, every day. And you learn, I know, more and more. Every time you come, you say something more convincing. Great.
Thank you.
Great service. That's all to you.
Thank you.
Both. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for always an inspiration there. Thank you. And so we'll just do this Q&A in a couple of minutes, dear friends. So 2 minutes of break. Let's shift the energies and then have this wonderful Q&A with Shreyans further.
You are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, You are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we.
Okay. So that's what is the Shreyans for all of us, is a blessing to the world. Thank you. So let's initiate the Q&A. Arvind, back to you.
Sure.
Thanks, Chandra. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anjana, you can unmute yourself.
Hey Shreyans.
Hi Anjana, how are you?
I'm great. You're glowing coming from Pyramid Valley. You went without me this time, Shreyans.
I know. Next time we'll go. This time we're still not open Pyramid Valley, so next time.
Yeah, I know.
Some restrictions. Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful from morning until now, and like we are more and more into your meditation. So many of my friends are just loving it. Even just now, one or two were with me on the beach, and they wanted to know, what's going on, because I had my earphones on. So they all come to know about it, and they all want to do it. So you are spreading this family like anything. Super.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nirmala madam, you can unmute yourself.
Namaste everyone. Chandra sir, Shreyans, Karthikeyan sir, everybody. So it's really fantastic session, Shreyans. And previously also I had heard about the relationship, the inner talk, all these things.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Of course, I have practiced and I have improved my relationship. Thank you so much for these sessions. Chandra sir is giving us lot of wisdom from you all, lot of wisdom. And about food, lifestyle, emotional health, all these things you have told so well. And being a science student and being a science teacher, I got connected so much, and I want to spread this to my students. And yesterday somebody was asking, is the same breath work for the students? I just want to know whether you're conducting anything for the students.
No, I'm not yet conducting for the students, but if you want to organize something, I can do it.
Okay. Can we pass this to students? They can do it?
Of course.
I mean,
12 years and above, they can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But preferably under supervision,
Okay.
Yeah.
And yesterday I felt so well. And actually soon after the yoga, for Shavasana, we feel relaxed. And for Art of Living also, when I used to go for the long Kriya, lot of relaxation I used to feel. And yesterday's relaxation was ample. And when I was breathing, first I thought I won't be able to, because these days I'm having a little bit of back pain and I was having doubt on myself. Then I said, forget, I have to do it. And after this breath work, I felt really great. I was really feeling great. I was relaxed. And the same thing is flowing till now, I can say. It will flow, no doubt about it, because this I'm going to spread to my students, my family, everybody, and I'm going to follow it. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
genetics also, it is wonderful to know, because so many doubts are cleared, and I can clear the doubts of my family members also. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm really blessed.
Thank
Feel
you.
so blessed.
I'd like Jagdish sir to say a few words.
Good morning. Thank you for this opportunity. Friday, Saturday, today has been one of the most wonderful experiences I have had. Though I've been enjoying this meditation a long time, I can tell you one thing. I maintain a diary probably for the last 50 years. I never miss a day.
Wow.
And what I wrote yesterday, last night after your session was, this is one of the best experiences I have had in my life.
Wow. Amazing.
Honestly, this is what I wrote. I also wrote one thing. Okay. I mean, I can take hours describing this. I won't even attempt to describe it. Doesn't make sense to describe what has been happening. In fact, doesn't make sense to describe whatever Chandra keeps telling me. Many things. Right? I thought I have had knowledge. I have been a teacher. I've been a voracious reader. But every day, every experience, I think I'm learning a lot of things. Friday, I started in the morning. Evening was your session. Then I went to Sheetal's program. Then yesterday morning, evening yours, immediately followed by Sheetal's, and today this morning. And I is something like sitting in the ninth heaven, and I wouldn't like to destroy it by talking anymore. I can talk. I'm capable of talking endlessly if you want to, but I just don't want to talk anymore because an experience I'd like to live with. Thank you, Vinit. Wonderful experience.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Guest one's iPhone. You can unmute yourself.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Sir, is it schizophrenia also can be healed completely?
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Raghuji, can unmute yourself.
Sir, it's an amazing experience.
Thank you.
And after that yesterday's experience, I am the pure magic magician and miraculous magician. And I yesterday night up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I was so energetic like that. And today morning, it is not only me, everyone around me is also miraculous. And thank you very much. It's carrying to more people so that it is not only just like Karthikeyan sir saying, Yan Petra Indam Perigayum Vayavagam. Whatever the benefit I got, I want to share it to at least lakhs of people. Thank you very much. It's amazing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ajay. Thank you.
Nisha Ramachandran, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much and really appreciate the session. I'm sorry I'm not able to turn on my video. Every time I hear, everything seems to come together, though I've attended previous sessions. So this time it was like probably no more doubts. Still something cropped up today morning.
Sure.
One thing is, the many emotions that you said, anger, many of them, the larger instances take place only once in a while in our lives. But every day on a daily basis, we have more, small instances of irritation or, with our own people we live with. So it's not even outsiders or people we don't know how to handle, including work. We know how they will do it. Even though practice and all happens every day, many a time it can overwhelm, and whatever we've accumulated sort of again gets drained out. So that is my first question. And the second one, if it's possible to answer that, one thing is there are a lot of elders around us, who feel they are very happy when you sort of follow and follow them, or the kind of cultural values they have. They have such blind good trust, very nice trust, but they are only at peace when you follow it. And there is a lot of family peace also that time. But if you want to go through a path of questioning, discovering for yourself, and then accepting, perhaps, it just makes them feel disappointed or something. So is sometimes to maintain peace, is it better to follow, or is it okay to, sort of find our own way, accept it only when we need it? These are my questions. Thank you again in advance, Shreyans. So.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So Nisha, your first question or your first whatever you're sharing was where you said that, a lot of times small things we still gets irritated or things like that. So it's about, more about practice. The more you practice, the more you move, more you have a realization that, whatever the role I'm taking, whatever I am, if I say, oh, I'm Shreyans, I'm a businessman, or I'm a father, or I'm a husband. So the more we identify with our roles, the more we feel that coming from the sense of that ego, then we take our life so seriously. And then small things bothers us. We identify as if, this is a life now. But the moment you have a cosmic view, the moment you have a view which is from the outside, from the more holistic view, and you understand that this does not really matter. And even I am a visitor, and then the moment you realize that you're also a visitor on the planet, and we are all spiritual beings. We are all spiritual beings having a human experience. And we came here for a temporary period of time, and we're going to go. The whole perspective changes, the whole view changes. So that's why I love the Eightfold Path of Buddha. The first path is right view. The first thing is right view. And once we have a right view of things, then the whole, the reaction, the understanding, everything changes. The way you respond to a situation changes. So, and meditation and mindfulness and workshops like what Chandra has been taking, like this has been, it's so helpful, because once you have the right understanding, you're able to process or see things from a different perspective, right? We always think equal to our emotional state, and we always see it from the lens of our emotional state. So once we change our emotional state, our perception, our projection, our expectation, everything changes around us. So that's why I think right view is important, and then regular practice. It's okay to get stressed. It's okay to, but it's not okay to stay stressed. How long? We have a fight, we carry it for 10 days, then 1 month, and 6 months. But if we can overcome it in 1 hour, in 2 hours, and make peace with it, the idea is we all make mistakes. We are all humans, right? So like Jesus said, sometimes I'm a son of man, sometimes I'm a son of God. But his practice is, how can he be more time son of God than son of man? As a son of man, we all make mistakes. We are a bundle of emotions, including limited emotions and creative emotions. So sometimes we experience the limited emotions, but then the more mindfulness we become of that, the more it will lose its intensity. It's just the very act of awareness. And that's where the word meditation in Hindi is called Dhyan. Dhyan means awareness. It's just awareness will heal it. Right? See, Buddha said, seeing is freeing. The moment you become aware of it, you no more identify with it. You separate from your ego, you separate from your identity. And now you're looking from a higher perspective, from an independent perspective. And then because of that, it loses its intensity. So I think practice that, and the more you practice it, till the time it becomes a natural state of being. Initially you have to be aware. You have to be very conscious of your thoughts, emotions, but slowly it becomes your natural state of being. It's like, riding a cycle. Initially, you have to be very conscious and that, you have to balance it. But with practice, now you don't even think that you're riding a bicycle. You're looking around here and there, thinking something and still riding it. So with practice, it becomes a part of it becomes your state of being. So, and we are not going to master our life in a day. So master each day and master each day and practice it every day. And then it may not be in 1 day, but maybe in 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, you will see that you're a different person. So that was for your first question. What was about the second thing was? Nisha?
Yeah, the second one was, there are a lot of elders around us.
Oh, yeah. Got it. So, I mean, sometimes you have to follow your own path. You have to follow your own path, your own conviction, own truth. And sometimes we cannot, we are emotional slavery is about how others think, how others feel, and I should do because that will help please them. But then, without, we may be being respectful to the elders, and sometimes we have to practice diplomacy. When I got into meditation, my family was very much into puja and religious. And when I told them I'm doing meditation, they used to get very upset. They used to feel, at the age of 19 or 20, he's going into meditation. Meditation is not at this age. This is the time, after 60 or 70 people do meditation. This is the time to study. This is the time to do business, to get married. I mean, what will happen to him if he gets into meditation now? And they were very much against it. It really used to upset them. But I did it anyways. But after a period of time, a whole family got into meditation, because your attitude is contagious. Once you change your attitude, once they see the positive change in you, once you are vibrating that positive positive vibrations, your presence itself make them feel so comfortable. Will transform them, and then slowly they'll ask them, "What are you doing? Can you teach me meditation?" And that's what happened to me. My grandmother passed away 3 weeks back, but by the age of 90. But she was such a staunch religious woman lady. But since last 20 years, she also got into meditation. So friends, so your attitude is contagious, and meditation is really contagious. It is super viral. So if you are a meditator, your family cannot miss it. So your wisdom, your meditation, your energy, your vibration is going to change and influence them. So just practice diplomacy with being respectful. Express your need, your desire, whatever you're doing, why it makes you feel good, and why you're doing what. So that if they can understand it, it's great. Otherwise, it's their choice. So, and when you are changing your vibration frequency, it's very common because to face these challenges, because now you're a new state, now you're a new being. So the others are still at their own vibration, and that may try to pull you down. They may feel insecure because you are growing, but then you are in that path. So either they have to transform yourself, or things will happen in your life when you change your vibration frequency and maintain that modified state. Things will happen in your life where you'll be in a new environment, where you're in a new situation, which will align to that frequency. So don't give up. Continue your path.
Thank you. I think we have Ma'am Jasbir Bhatia.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So good morning to all the divine souls on this group. I really don't know how to express my gratitude, because every single day I attend your workshops, I just go back into time, and I was always very curious to know that what have I really done to come out of it, because rheumatoid arthritis is actually not curable in any of the medicines. So now I feel blessed that I had an autoimmune disorder where there was no cure. Otherwise, I would have started with medicines, obviously, like anyone, because being a science student, I'm that also zoology. I'm actually heading a school now for the past, I've been in the teaching profession for a very long time. So at the moment, I'm a principal at a school. So I would have never really believed if anyone else would have told me, because being very scientific approach that way. But because it did not have medicines, I did not have a choice. So I went into alternate things. And yes, spirituality, I turned towards spirituality because I had hit actually a wall. There was no way either commit suicide, or because I was too arrogant to sit on a wheelchair and be dependent on, that time. So but that determination was there, and I was a little rebellious. I wouldn't really, that determination was there that I can do it myself. I did not want any help. So I turned towards spirituality, and today I want this. Epigenetics was so amazing, because being biology, being my subject, I could understand also really what's happening. We've done DNA, replication and all this. I was understanding that. So I take little baby sessions myself, and I'm a little more equipped now to even explain how it happened to me. So what all changes are. I can see where I was 15 years back and where I am today. Though I've come a long way, I still have to go ahead, and I'm doing that by being connected with all you amazing people. You are there, Ranjan sir is there, who's encouraging me so much. I'm doing Mind to Matter now with him now. We have to start from Monday, making presentations and that teaching. I've started using all my traits in a little positive direction of a service, like helping people. So my tone has totally changed. This is not how I used to speak 15 years back. So the teachers, my colleagues, they have started coming to ask me, ma'am, what are you doing? Like, as you said, age reversal also. The telomere thing I'm going to add now because I'm quite happy about that also because I use very less cosmetics now and I can still look good. So this is what I'm trying to say, that now I've got the scientific evidence and I'm a live testimonial for it, what I feel. And I'm totally, I really feel like a chosen child of God because he gave me that problem which turned me towards spirituality and turned me to all these amazing facts of science where we were totally oblivious of, till date. Thank you so much and God bless you. I've been hearing you for 1 or 2 years, but yes, live is more organic and, the little doubts you have, you can get connected that way. So I don't know how to thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful, just be, ma'am. That's an amazing testimony. You must come and share in one of our 40-day programs. I'm sure we'll like that.
Platform already. I gave it to Pradeep sir also. I recorded because yes, I don't want to take too much time here, but I am not only transformed physically, but even my entire character has changed. I'm like a caterpillar to a little butterfly. I feel so much life, and I was actually caged in a cocoon all this time. But it took me a little time. But yes, I'm improving day by day, and I feel like a kid, like a student who's being a principal. And today I feel like a student, and I learn every day, and I'm ready to learn change. So once that intention came in, and then there was no looking back. And my rebellion also, I used it in a positive direction, because I never used to follow set rules of the society, of religion or anything with all due respect to everyone, but I was more keen on, understanding. I'm a judge 6, like my mother used to ask me to, should I continue or I think I'm taking too much time?
No problem, ma'am. So thank you so much for your inspiring testimony there. So that's great. So we'll have you again. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So friends, we'll close the session with first. Let me take comments from Sarala Gopalanji, retired senior IAS officer. Yes, ma'am. How did you find it? I'm sure it must be the first time for you.
This is excellent. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you. Can't see you though.
Madam, you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. It was very fascinating. And I was able to understand a little more of epigenetics and all that is being said on transformation of cells, etc. I have a question. Can somebody already afflicted by premature aging reverse that trend?
Of course, definitely. In fact, we've seen in breathwork, we've seen so many cases of age reversal. I've seen people who were looking, doing practice regularly breathwork. My own mother is an example. My mother, until a year back, I used to tell her into meditation and breathwork, and she was not doing. But last 1 year, she started continuously because there was a point where she was bedridden for 2 months. And I told her, how much do you want to depend on doctor? Why don't you start doing it? And one day she took a determination that, okay, from today, I'm going to heal myself. And we discharged her from the hospital. And she decided that I'll heal myself. Now you tell me what to do. And I started, I told her, she used to meditate on and off, but then she started doing it very seriously. And she healed herself. She was out of bed in 3 days time, and she healed herself, and now she looked much younger. She's 70 now, but she looked probably 55 or 60 now. And earlier, earlier she was looking much more than her age. So you can definitely reverse your age. with the help of meditation, breath work, spiritual practices.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is a case where it is. They said they believe into hereditary, and I've seen that happen. The mother started aging from 37, 38 onwards, and now the daughter also is having the same premature aging syndrome. So now the next generations are there, and that's a scary thing. So if it can be really reversed, I think there is nothing like it. I will reach this information to them immediately.
100%, ma'am. See, a lot of times it's also about your belief system, So we believe, it's a hereditary, and we believe it. And so it's a nocebo effect. It's a negative belief that, I'm a victim of my genes. I have no control now. I am bound to become to age faster. And if you believe it, so you will achieve that. So if you so we can break that. She can break, or he or she can break that chain of pain, break that pattern by with the help of breath work or meditation and understanding the whole science of epigenetics and how diseases are being transformed. And so if you understand it, first is understanding the knowledge, and then practicing it through meditation and breath work. And definitely he or she, I'm 100% confident, can break that chain.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saralaji. Yes, we have a question from Rene Singh. Quick question. Rene ji?
Anji, firstly, I must say, am I unmuted?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you ever so much, Shreyans and Chandraji. This has been, it's really a pleasure. I'm glad I chanced upon you somehow. Everything has been blissful. I understand. I kind of grew up with this way of thought. And as it is, I've been fortunate enough to attend Dr. Bruce Lipton's lecture, etc., etc. But somehow, I don't know whether it's a time in my life I've been going through, like you're talking of age reversal, I would say I'm going through emotional reversal. Like I suddenly feel I don't know anything. I'm in this funny space, which is, where I'm kind of not being able to process my emotions. I'm feeling emotional. And I mean, this has been happening all through this pandemic timing. And then I'm thinking maybe I'm transitioning. And it's been very joyful coming to your class because it's kind of bringing me back to myself. And it's connecting me and reconnecting me within me, because I said, oh my God, I did this years ago and I knew all this. And why do I feel like a complete novice as if mujhe kuch nahi pata? And another thing is, this is a question that's always bothered me. Maybe it's a part of my religious upbringing, and I was, like you said, I was always very spiritual, considered very rebellious at home, because I have a very religious kind of, a grandmother, and my mother, being a Sikh, we'd all pray from the holy book. And it was considered pretty blasphemous to kind of, think outside the box. But even now, I have this a kind of a shift between my thought that, is it my destiny that brings me into the funny spheres of questions? Am I doing the right thing? Is it my belief is correct? Is it my spiritual thought? Like my thought is completely like yours, but why do I go back in time? Why do I go back to that questioning space and that insecurity in moments? Like I feel, I'm disconnected. There's no God. It's been very strange. I don't know how to express this because I feel I'm taking too much time, but can you kind of get the gist of what I mean?
Chandra, I think Chandra can answer.
No, go ahead, Chandra. No, for you.
No, so I feel, these are all normal human beings. It's not something which is very unusual to you. When we are shifting, when we are making a change, the old self, the old personality self, the old addictive self wants to pull you back. And because your body is addicted to those emotions, body is addicted to those chemicals. And now you're no more feeding those chemicals. So now it wants to pull you back. So it will give you that, those split voices, Oh, if you think, oh, I want to get up tomorrow morning, the morning you get up at 5, that old personality will say, not today, tomorrow. It's one is the conscious mind, and 95% of it is the subconscious mind. So it's always the fight going on between that mind and this mind, and you feel, am I this or am I that? But then you overcome until you become. So it's more. But the beauty is you are aware of it now. Earlier it was so unconscious that you didn't even know. Your body felt something and you had an impulse to do something, and you were so unconsciously doing it. But now you're aware. You know that this is not aligned to my vision of future. This is not aligned to my new you, and I want to change. And with more practice, with more awareness, you're going to transform. And this is the whole journey. And we're all work in progress. So it's I mean, at every stage we are work in progress. So for me also. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like doing this yo-yo process, you think it's normal? Or, I mean, okay, even if it's normal, is there a way of getting out of this faster? Like even with, I've been to Patriji's, to the Pyramid Valley twice. Again, that happened. I feel sometimes the universe just flips me with these things, somehow, like you said, it's not a coincidence, but suddenly somebody will send me an invite for something and there I am, and I think the 2 times I was in Pyramid Valley was like that. It just happened. But everything in my life just happened. But then again, I go back into that insecure space of no. So I just want to know, how can I kind of retain my level of security and confidence and faith in that space? My answer to it is, in the last 2-3 days, has been that meditation perhaps would strengthen my resolve or my feeling of staying there. Maybe I don't, maybe I thought maybe I was using my past karma, which was keeping me in all these beautiful spiritual spaces, and I've run out of karma. Do you think it's that? Or do you think it's just my procrastination, which there is a lot of times the ego comes in and you think, I have, like, since I'm a writer, I have a huge following. I think, oh, I know it all. I mean, there are times I'll go so under and I'll feel, oh my God, I don't know anything. Why are these people even bothering to connect with me? I'm so useless and worthless, and I don't know.
Let me take that.
Yeah, Chandra, please. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yes, Renuji, the answer is you have answers to all of them. You already have answers. It's all of everything you said, right? We are always becoming zero, then we are learning, becoming zero, we're learning, becoming zero. The destiny is playing, which is your design. So you have answers to everything. Yes, meditation is the anchor point. So I suggest you continue to interact with other masters, right? We are doing our meditation, so do interact with others. That is very, very essential to strengthen our practice, interacting with others, apart from reading and then doing service. These are things. You do them, you got the formula right. And then this is a journey that's continuing all the time. Spirituality is living with contradiction, being able to live with contradictory points, right? So paradoxes, it's called paradoxes, right? So sometimes we feel like, you don't know anything. Sometimes, this is not good. That's really good. So we enhance our knowledge. Only when we are in that mode, then we continually propel ourselves to read and then learn and then learn and then grow. So you got all answers, ma'am. You just need to continue to meditate. That's all I would say. Thank you. Thank you for asking the question. And continue to stay connected with Shaakahaara Jagath all the time. So he's giving all the time answers too. But please talk to other meditators. I think it's very important. That's what I feel intuitively. Yes, request Mr. Narendra, sir, to conclude it as your brief closing comments.
Thank you, Master Chandraji and Master Shreyans. This our abundance, this particular program itself is a very unique, and the combination of Shreyans and Master Chandra has really given a new twist to the benefits of this meditation. Yesterday also, of course, I have been seeing the miracles coming from Shreyans program. And yesterday also I did the breath work, and really took me to a transcendental whatever stage. And today's program again, that we have to believe in our natural healing. And earlier our Karthikeyan's newsletter, that meditation is much superior to medication. That is proved by all these concepts Master Shreyans has told. And I think these combination of both will be able to really capture the whole world in towards our well-being, and a what you call a perfect spiritual life, and we will be all in a very good living or purposeful living. So thank you, Master Shreyans. And the way in which, of course, his voice and his the powerfulness with which he communicates, we know that it is coming from his very internal heart. And similarly, the case of with the Master Chandra, everybody would like to have, along with the meditation, your that voice. So that voice has a very magnetic power, and both are actually a entrepreneur, and both were in the business world, but both they turned into the teaching and meditation. Actually, I earlier also shared with the Masters that these are all really that God has or the Creator has designed, that we need both Master Chandra and Master Shreyans of such worthy people, and blessed by our Brahmarshi Patriji, our both the Pyramid Valley as well as the Buddha CEO Foundation and Shreyans Foundation has reached the hearts of people. And I wish that all of us will be in this particular pursuit of achieving what you call a good life to our human being. Thank you, Master Shreyans, and including that believing in sattvic food and avoiding all this non-veg and all that, actually it is a very revealing, that particular YouTube whatever that video. So our Brahmarshi is that meditation followed by what you call non-violence and vegetarianism. This is the answer to the whole world towards removing the hardships and removing the obstacles and having a very purposeful living. Thank you, Master Shreyans and Master Chandra. Thank you, sir.
So much for your words of inspiration. And it's amazing that even you have been at the epitome of success in business life and the corporate world. And in spite of that, you are giving your time and attending this workshop. So really thank you. Really inspiring.
No, really, that all that is Master Chandra's and our Dr. Karthikeyan's what you call that gave one clue for or that intimation that has really changed last 1 year, and it is giving a very new direction to my life, and similarly quite a lot of people, and the way in which quite a lot of people shared their experience proves that point. Thank you, Master Shreyans.
Thank you.
Friends, yours to close.
All right, friends. So thank you so much for last 3 days, and also for Chandra's 3 weeks program, and continuing with emotional intelligence next week. So I really want to from the bottom of my heart thank Chandra and the whole Buddha CEO Foundation team for really doing with such a sense of mission and giving so much of time, energy, and bring it all together in such a beautiful way. So thank you. I feel so blessed to be a part of this program. So lot of gratitude to Chandra and the whole team for conducting this and inviting me. So, and thank you all the participants for your time, for investing your time, for giving your time, your attention. So thank you all, and wish you all that you all make your life a masterpiece. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreyans, for 3 wonderful sessions. We'll end the session with music.
Sure.
And thank you, Arvind, for being an amazing host, and Keshav.
Yes, thank